What's going on, everybody? Back with another one. I love saying that. It's super fun. Um, so, look, guys, I kind of want to give you guys my thoughts right now on crypto in general and Ethereum. We just broke out, so I kind of want to give you guys my perspective really on the bull and the bear case and what could happen from here in the next coming weeks or months. So I have a couple different scenarios for you as to how you want to play the market and how you guys want to go about it. You know, if you guys want to keep waiting and try to catch the bottom, how you should go about doing that, if that is something that you want to try and do, or if, you know, like you guys think also the bottom could potentially be in right now. So if you guys could hit the like and subscribe button though, please, I really appreciate it. I really want to grow the channel. You know, I hope you guys watched my first official video that I posted yesterday. I had a couple YouTube shorts already. So if you guys didn't watch that, please go ahead and watch it. Just see what I'm about, right? See, like, I gave you guys a little bit of a background on me and my story, how I got into the markets and whatnot, and what makes me passionate and how I really want to go about helping you and growing this channel. All right. With that being said, let's get into the charts and the psychology a little bit as to what's going on and what different scenarios could play out over the next couple of weeks. So Ethereum, we broke out. We broke out of the downtrend, guys. So super bullish. We broke out of it on a daily chart. We had a strong green candle with volume. And today it looks like we're going to have another green candle above the breakout candle, which is super bullish for us. We even, I believe, had an intraday retest of the area of resistance that we were having issues breaking out of, which was about that $1,800 range. So what I think can happen, where I think we're going, what's the next moves? Is the bull market has it started? Has it not? Is the bottom in? Is it not? So we don't really know. Honestly, nobody knows. There's a bunch of indicators pointing to that the bottom could potentially be in already, but you already know you have the 4-year cycle. So if you're going by traditional 4-year cycle, July, so the June-July area is typically where we find a local bottom. So it means that we have already pretty much hit the bottom with one more potential for a leg down. But that leg down, ideally, in previous cycles would not be drastic. So we would not fall, from example, on Ethereum from the $1,900 range all the way down to $800. It's just not, that's not how it would play out. We already had a bottom at about 1,500. We could potentially go down and hit a bottom like around like that $1,1200 range, and that might be the super bottom if, again, the bottom isn't already in. We have a lot of resistance though, guys, ahead of us. So we're at the $1,900 range right now, and really we need to recapture the swing high. So the swing high is around the level of about $2,400, and there is going to be massive selling pressure up there. Right, it's a psychological level of resistance. So if we can recapture that and close green above 2,400, right, and not see some sort of massive rejection, which I do expect there to be some sort of rejection. We're just hoping it's not some extremely red engulfing kind of candle, right? So if we do reclaim that level, guys, the bottom is in. It's that simple. The bottom is in on Ethereum, and we're just going to be going higher. As I've said in previous YouTube short videos, this area that we came down to around the $1,400-$1,500 range, we came down to it twice, guys. Twice. 2 times. We came down here and we bounced. The first time we went up to 4,000. The second time we made a new all-time high at about like 4,900. So, I mean, this is a level 2 bounce. If you were going to take a bet, you were really good at taking the bet at about that $1,400-$1,500 range. especially with not too much more downside, right? So you easily could have DCA'd down from there, even if you were wrong and you weren't trying to take a trade and having a stop loss. So I definitely don't recommend that now. You know, at 1900, we have broken out. We need to see what is going to happen. There will be some sort of pullback at some point. You know, obviously, if you guys get in, you get in. Right? That's your decision. Just make sure you guys have a stop loss. So I don't do that though. I don't chase. I've gotten burned way too many times. Just never works out for me. And even if it does, I lose way more times than I win on that. So it's not worth it. So that's your bull case scenario. Bull case is we reclaim 2400, bottom is in. Bear case is we get rejected around the $2,000 to $2,400 range and we go lower. And the downtrend would continue on a macro level, because at the end of the day, you got to reclaim that swing high. So that is the true moment of reversal for us on a daily chart. All right, I'm talking about on a daily / weekly even. So we're talking about the big picture here. Of course, you could take trades on the 4 hour, the 1 hour, the 30 minute, but we're not talking about that right now. Guys, as for Bitcoin, so it's kind of like the same situation where we are breaking out, or we're trying to break out still. And I could see Bitcoin really having a nice bounce to about that $70,000 range, which if we did come to 70,000, we're still technically in a downtrend. And that would be the target regardless to come to, for there to be rejection and then for us to make a new low. Okay? So again, there could be another leg down. Do we know if it's 40,000 in October? Could be. To come from 70,000 down to 40,000 in August and September, really, that's when that would have to happen, because you figure we're going to be taking the rest of this month to get to that $72,000 range. So to have 2 months to drop $30,000, I mean, it's very extreme. Can it happen? It's Bitcoin, sure. But the closer we get to October, guys, really just shows like how much buyers are really still in the market, and it really shrinks that chance to have that $40,000 level reached. So I just want you guys to consider that. Again, you guys make your own decision. You guys, you know, do your own analysis and whatnot, but this is kind of what I'm seeing. Like I said, I've been doing this for a while, so usually, man, if everybody's predicting a bottom and they're waiting for that bottom doesn't typically happen. Institutions don't typically allow that to happen. And then, I mean, look at the altcoin season. We didn't get an altcoin season. Why? Everybody was expecting it. You had massive leverage across all of the institutions, right? Especially the ones, right, not BlackRock, the ones that don't really control the market. So, yeah, guys, just something to really consider. Like I said, I'm buying every single week, right? I'm buying weekly, okay? I'm DCAing into projects I already have. I'm buying projects I hadn't had that I did see pump. I didn't really buy that much Solana last time. I had some, but I didn't buy enough. I'm loading up on Solana, and even if it keeps going lower, I'm just buying the same amount every single week, and my average will be just fine if October is the bottom. So guys, we are getting very close to, regardless if you're a 4-year theorist, to a bottom. Okay, so the point being is, even if October is the bottom, let me ask you this. Are you going to buy? Or are you going to say, I'd rather buy at 35,000 because it looks like it's going to go there now. And I just want you guys to consider these thoughts that you're probably having, because I've had them. Okay, I've been that guy that's waited, trying to time the market perfectly, and it's impossible, guys. It's pretty much impossible, right? Like, how many people missed the boat on the Bitcoin bottom already in the last cycle at 15,000. How many? How many people were saying 12,000, 8,000, 0? Too many, right? So a lot of people missed that bottom. A lot of people missed the bottom on altcoins. I mean, we have had a serious sell-off in alts and memes. And again, I'm not telling you guys to buy it. You know, like, you guys buy whatever you want. I'm invested in some memes. I'm invested in SHIB, and I'm invested in Doge. Am I invested in it long term? No. Am I taking trades with it? Am I buying right now? Yes. Because is this close to the bottom? Probably. So just want you guys to know what I'm doing, my kind of views on it, what we need. Like I said, I gave you the Ethereum and the Bitcoin levels that we need to reclaim in order for a true reversal. All right, if we don't get those levels, it's not a true reversal. Okay, so we still do have some resistance, like I said, on a lot of let me get that. So we do have a bunch of resistance, you know, just on Ethereum and Bitcoin. And guys, just all I'm saying is try not to wait for the bottom. Nobody really could time the market. If you think you can, cool, you know, more power to you. Anytime I've tried to time the market on a macro scale, because you could time trades, you absolutely can, but very hard to time the bottom on a macro level, on a macro scale. Okay. Anyways, guys, just wanted to give you guys my view as to what I'm seeing, how I'm playing it, my two different scenarios, bull and bear, what we need to be super bullish for trend reversal I gave you, and what could happen for another leg down. So anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching. Thank you for listening.